Assalamu alaikum, students and friends. Here's a follow-up enrichment lesson on RLC series circuit focusing on whether or not an electrical oscillation happens in the circuit given the values of the resistance, the inductance, and the capacitance. So stick around till the end of this video, watch and learn. Here's the question. An RLC series circuit includes a 1.0 ohm resistor, and at time equals 0, the capacitor charge is 4.0 microcoulomb. For which of the following values, the inductance and capacitance, will the charge on the capacitor not oscillate? Option letter A, when the inductance equals 1 microhenry and the capacitance equals 12 microfarad. Option letter B, when the inductance is 2 microhenry and the capacitance is 8 microfarad. And option letter C, when the inductance is 1 microhenry and the capacitance is 1 microfarad. Shown in the first figure, we close the switch in the upward position, connecting the capacitor to a source of EMF for a long enough time to ensure that the capacitor acquires its final charge, capital Q. Then, at time equals 0, we flip the switch in the downward direction, removing the source from the circuit and placing the capacitor in series with the resistor and the inductor. The capacitor begins to discharge through the inductor. Because of the induced EMF in the inductor, the current cannot change instantaneously. It starts at 0 and eventually builds up to a maximum value, capital I max. During this buildup, the capacitor is discharging. At each instant, the capacitor potential is equal to the induced EMF. So, as the capacitor discharges, the rate of change of the current decreases. And when the capacitor potential becomes 0, the induced EMF is also 0. So the current has leveled off at its maximum value, capital I max. While the capacitor is discharging, an induced EMF is also produced through the inductor, and this time it is the inductor that supplies the energy to the capacitor. And ideally, the process keeps on repeating if the resistor is not yet part of the circuit. We say the charge in the capacitor undergoes a sinusoidal electrical oscillation. Without the resistor, the angular frequency of the oscillation omega in an LC series circuit is equal to omega equals the reciprocal of the square root of LC. Take note, this is the angular frequency in an LC series circuit. With the resistor added in the oscillating series circuit, some energy is dissipated due to power I squared R losses in the resistor. So, what happens is that the magnetic field um, energy, denoted here by uh, U sub B or capital U sub B, in the inductor is now less than the original electric field energy, denoted by capital U sub E of the capacitor. So if the resistor big R is relatively small, the circuit still oscillates, but with damped harmonic motion shown in graph A. And because of the resistance big R, the angular frequency is now less than the reciprocal of the square root of LC. All right? So, in a series RLC circuit, in other words, in the presence of the resistor, all right, the angular frequency is now expressed as omega prime equals the square root of the reciprocal of LC minus the square value of the resistance big R divided by 4 times the square of the inductance, right? So this is the case when the resistance big R is not equal to 0. In other words, this is the formula for the angular frequency in a series RLC circuit, right? So in this formula, if the big R or the resistance big R increases and reaches a certain value such that the R squared value of big R is equal to 4 times the inductance over the capacitance, we say that the circuit will no longer oscillate and it is considered critically damped. This is shown in graph B, right? So in graph B, uh, which is a case known as critically damped, right? The square of the resistance big R is just equal to the to 4L divided by C. All right. This means that the rate of change of the charge is large. That is why you will see an abrupt change in the curve. All right. Now, when the square of the resistance big R is greater than 4L over C, then the system is considered overdamped. All right. That is depicted in graph C. This means that there will be no oscillations and that compared to what is shown in graph B, here in graph C, the rate of change of the charge is gradual, all right, or smaller than what is shown in graph B. To summarize our rule in determining whether an oscillation of the charge in the capacitor will happen or not, all right, so we emphasize that in an underdamped circuit, okay, illustrated in graph A, here the value of the resistance big R is relatively small but not equal to 0. So if the square of the resistance big R is less than 4 times the inductance L divided by the capacitance C, all right? This is the case where there is no, or there is going to be an oscillation, such as the diminishing sinusoidal wave shown in graph A. However, if the value of R squared is equal or greater than 4L over C, then there is a case, or the circuit is said to be critically damped or overdamped, respectively. So these are cases where there will be no oscillation of the charge in the capacitor. All right, so moving on now to our computations. In each case, A, B, and C, we use the same value for the big R equals 1.0 ohms. So that means the square of big R equals 1.0 ohms squared. So starting with option letter A, where the inductance equals 1 microhenry and the capacitance is 12 microfarad. So computing for the value of 4L over C, that is 4 microhenry divided by 12 microfarad, we get the value for 4L over C equal to 0.3 ohms squared, right? So this is the case where um, the value of R squared is greater than the value of 4L over C, all right? We call this overdamped, all right? The circuit is overdamped. That means uh, there will be no oscillation of the charge in the capacitor. And for option B, the inductance is 2 microhenry and the capacitance equals 8 microfarad. So getting the value of 4L over C, that's 8 microhenry divided by 8 microfarad, or exactly 1 ohm squared. That means the value of R squared is equal to the value of 4L over C, right? A case where there is what we call critical damping. And just like in option A, there will also be no oscillation of the charge in the capacitor. And lastly, for option letter C, where the inductance is 1 microhenry and the capacitance equals 1 microfarad, computing for 4L over C, that's 4 microhenry divided by 1 microfarad, or we get 4 ohms squared. So the value of R squared is less than the value of 4L over C. All right, this is the case where the circuit is what we call underdamped. So in an underdamped circuit, we say that the charge oscillates, okay, in the capacitor. Hence, our final answer to the question, which uh, we were asked, which among the three options, okay, will there be no oscillations? So our final answer, therefore, is options A and B. So that ends our tutorial for this topic. Till the next episode, mabuhay, mashallah. Thank you very much for your indulgence. Alhamdulillah. Please follow me in my FB page, Watch and Learn. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.